Happy birthday to you. Trying to sing all sexy.
Is that your Marilyn Monroe version?
Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Mr. Kauna. It's Shah Rukh Khan's birthday. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Rex.
Happy birthday, SRK.
How old is he? Is he older than you?
Let's see. Let's find these things out, shall we?
You were around the same age, no?
We are around the same age. I think he's a year older than me. Oh no, I was wrong. I think he turns 58 today.
Oh, and you're what, 54?
I'm 54. Yeah.
54. Anyways,
yeah, he's 4 years. He's 4 years my senior.
Well, happy birthday to the senior. What do they in, like, when Kamal-san talks about like older actors than him, do they call him Saab, or is that something else?
Don't know.
Like when they show respect to like somebody who's their senior, even though like they're at like the same place in terms of like stardom.
Yeah.
Is it Saab or is it G? G's just for Lada, right? Is that?
Well, it depends, because like there's Ustad Zakir Hussain.
Yeah, I feel like it's, or does he just call him sir? And that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Anyway, that's all this is about. You know what, you're here. Obviously, is this the first ever thing outside of when the announcement of
outside of the announcement? I think that's absolutely correct.
And obviously they've, I think, had a poster maybe, but a vague poster at that. I think this is the first thing we're ever seeing from Dunki outside of when they first announced it.
Yeah,
maybe that's very normal for Rajkumar Hirani. This will be our first Rajkumar Hirani film in, like, new film in theaters,
like a new release.
We've seen all of his other films, so if you haven't seen our review of all of his other films, please go watch those. We've seen every single one of Rajkumar Hirani's films now.
Yep.
Very excited about this one, the third in the trilogy of Shah Rukh Khan of 2023. Dunki, and SRK posted something on Twitter when you posted the teaser. He said, a story of a simple and real people trying to fulfill their dreams and desires, of friendship, love, and being together, of being in a relationship called home. A heartwarming story by a heartwarming storyteller. It's an honor to be part of this journey, and I hope you will all come along with us. Dunki Drop 1 is what they're calling this, is here.
Okay. Dunki Drop.
Dunki Drop. And it has Shah Rukh Khan, Taapsee Pannu, Bowman Irani, and Vicky Kershaw.
Rock and roll.
Heck of a cast.
No joke.
Heck of a cast. All right, let's just get into this. I'm hoping for some Rajkumar Hirani flair. He has a very distinct style of filmmaking, which is fun to watch.
Agreed.
All right,
let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
निकले थे कभी हम घर से, घर दिल से मगर नहीं निकला, घर बसा है हर धड़कन में, क्या करें हम ऐसे दिल का.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we know who you are.
अपनी दादी थी कि आज के बाद इंग्लैंड की बात भी नहीं सोचेगा. लाइको, मेरी कसम क्यों खाते हो हमेशा?
मैं बुग्गू लखनपाल कसम खाता हूँ कि आज के बाद मैं लंदन जाने की सोचूं भी तो मेरी दादी मर जाए.
सतनाम वाहिगुरु.
मेरी पूरी फैमिली है ये 4 उल्लूदे पट्टे जो लंदन जाना चाहते हैं। उनमें एक लड़की है मन्नू। हमारा जो पहला बच्चा होगा ना उसका नाम मैं आप पे रखूंगा। आप अपना नाम बताओ बस।
Oh, they aged him down.
वेंकट कुप्पू। कोई बात नहीं सर, हम लिख के दे दो।
Reminds me of
फिर से नाम
Fan.
डन है।
Yeah. Coming soon, drop 2. They're calling them drops. Do you think that's a reason because it's called Dunki? Do you think they're calling it Dunki?
I don't. Maybe.
Do you think it because of the pronunciation?
Maybe.
The synopsis on IMDb is a rampant use of a illegal backdoor route called donkey fight by Indians to immigrate to countries like Canada and the United States. Is the synopsis there?
Yeah. Couple things. The first one, he resembled his character in Fan.
Yeah.
In that close up, right?
Yeah, I think that's most definitely a flashback.
Yeah.
And they're like, we have this technology. I guess we're going to use it all the time now for sure.
And Bowman's looking full blown Bowman, isn't he?
Oh, he has to. That's his mute. Like, every director has like their muses, right? And that I feel like Bowman Hirani is Rajkumar Hirani's.
And that one clip was exactly what I would want from seeing Bowman and Hirani in this thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward because it felt Rajkumar Hirani. It felt like it's going to be fun. It's going to be commercial. That's like staples of him. Like it has to be something that the whole family's going to have fun in coming to watch, but also usually always has a deep message behind it. I think every single one of his films, right? I'm from Munabai to Munabai 2, right?
Yep.
To PK, obviously, to Three Idiots, to what am I missing? Oh, Sanju, even though that was probably the one that the least like him, but still had his fingerprint on it.
Yeah, they've all got heart. They've all got heart.
They got heart and they got a nice message to them.
Yeah.
But they're very distinctly his style and fun and like enjoy. It's actually kind of funny that was Stars his? No, Stars isn't his, right?
No, I don't believe that was his.
Okay. What am I missing? I said Three Idiots and PK, right?
You did say that, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
And Munabai wanted to.
Yeah. I'm shocked that like, I know he's only done so few films and he's known as like the director without any flops, but how the him and Shah Rukh Khan have never worked together? It just seems like they would have a long time ago, right?
Yeah, you would think, but thankfully they have now. And I mean, it felt like a lot more cards were held up close to the vest with this, which I'm thankful for. Don't give too much away. Just let us get a taste. I think it was exactly what people are probably looking for. And when do we know when's the second drop? Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a donkey drop or like droppings, or if it's like
want it to be
the what it said on IMDb, the illegal backdoor route. So it's like a drop,
right,
of stuff. Like that.
My guess is it's the drop, like you drop off the person to the route, but for you and I, it's donkey drops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Vicky, you obviously worked with Rajkumar on Sanju, right? Obviously,
right.
And has Taapsee worked with? I don't think she has, right? Because it would have to be Sanju, because that's his most recent.
Yeah, I don't think so.
She hasn't worked with him, but that's great that it has this phenomenal cast. Because something that is so strange with his films, outside of Bowman Irani, he's his own thing in Rajkumar Irani films.
Yeah,
he is his own thing. Everybody, like, especially his leads, even though there might be these ridiculous moments, I feel like a lot of times his leads are pretty grounded. Munabai, even though those characters are ridiculous, they're still pretty grounded in like for heart reasons, right?
Yeah.
And let's say, obviously Amir Khan in PK and Three Idiots,
Yep.
even though extremely silly moments.
Yes.
And Sanju, once again, probably had the least of all of that, but still had its silly moments. But obviously, the groundedness of the great Ranbir performance and Vicky Kershaw, and that was actually really, really, really good.
Yeah.
So that's just another thing I've come to expect. He has every single time I think I've seen a film, at least since I've known about him, because obviously the first film we saw and then PK, we didn't really register who Rajkumar Hirani is in terms of Indian cinema.
Yeah.
But now that I do, he has such a unique style of cinema.
He does. And he does the quirky things that aren't throughout the entirety of it. They're like these endearing moments that are forgivable in terms of just the baseline reality groundedness that he predominantly wants throughout films. But obviously, with Bowman being the exception throughout, because Bowman is always like the guilty pleasure.
Yeah, but he loves the silly moments.
He loves silly moments, and they work. It's amazing how much he can incorporate the silly into really deeply moving moments in all of those films. I'm expecting that in this.
You think we would get some whistles?
Yeah,
I'm
expecting, especially with Bowman, man. I'm expecting some silly. I think we got a little hint of it with then if I ever go to London, may my grandma die, and then here goes. I think we're gonna get some silly stuff with some deeply moving and endearing stuff.
I think it'll be very interesting to see how this film does. With obviously Shah Rukh Khan, box office wise, has had one of the greatest years ever in terms of a box office. So does Rajkumar Hirani type film that's not a big action film, that's more of a family heart entertainer, is that going to get the same reception? Is that going to get people going to the theater still? It's Shah Rukh Khan, so you'd think so. But that's not what has been working, really.
My hope would be, if let's assume it's going to be as good as his past films.
Yeah.
My hope would be is it would be the biggest of all three, because people would want to go see the stuff that has the beautiful storytelling, the moral to the story that makes you feel more connected to the human experience. But
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Even though in the past, I think it would have. And I think everybody predicted and maybe I'm totally wrong. Obviously, I could be totally surprised. I think before Patan and Jawan came out, everybody was probably predicting that Dunki with Rajkumar Hirani is going to be the big hit. And maybe it will be. Who knows?
I hope it is. I hope it lives up to the expectations and that it really, really is, especially if it's as good as his other films. It's going to probably be my favorite of the three.
Yeah. If it's just, even if you just take the lowest one, which we still enjoyed, Sanju, but that would be his. Well, Munabai 2 was probably our least favorite, just because we didn't really get it as much as I think Indians did.
But we still liked it.
Yeah, we still liked it, but it definitely didn't live up to the Munabai 1.
No, it wasn't like Munabai 1, and it definitely wasn't up to like PK and Three Idiots.
Yeah. So that's probably the least. But in terms of recent, I guess if it's just as good as Sanju, I think I would hope it's better than Sanju, obviously. Yeah. But he has a pretty darn good track record. But also, the people with the greatest track records don't always hit either. So you never know until you see it if it's actually going to work. But it looked good. It looked like what I wanted from a Rajkumar Hirani, Shah Rukh Khan collaboration. Obviously, we'll see what else comes out. I'm sure the songs will be. We've had some iconic songs in all of them, right?
Oh, my stars, yes.
Especially Three Idiots, obviously. PK. What was the song in PK? Why am I forgetting a song? I know there had to be a couple songs in there.
I am too, because now my brain's on. All I can hear is da 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 da.
But then Munabai, obviously Munabai, MBBS. Sanju, I don't remember much.
I don't remember that either, and I'm trying to really rack my brain in regard to anything from PK.
Wait, what song are we forgetting from PK? Let's see. Hold on, and then we'll end this. Sorry.
I
Okay.
remember musical montage, but I don't remember a musical number in PK.
I'd have to hear them. I'm just seeing these these names, and I don't
But
recognize them.
it's also been a long time since I've seen PK.
Over 4 years.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was good. Let us know what you thought about the teaser. If you're excited for Dunki and the next Dunki droppings to come out, let us know down below.
Juice!